everyone, it's a rare sunny Sunday day. It's been a long time since I've done a garden video, but as it's so nice, let me show you around our garden. We've had a lot of rain. It's been going on for probably the best part of 7 months. It's always like this in Thanet, but this year it's been particularly bad. Anyway, let's go and have a look at what's happening in our garden. These are some lettuce plants. We got these recently from the garden centre. When we were on holiday recently in North Yorkshire, we went to Fountain Abbey and we were talking to the gardener there, and she said that she grows everything from seed and just propagates it like that before planting it, because the slugs are less likely to get the young plants. And in return, I shared with her a couple of recipe ideas for using lettuce and rocket. These will be planted in troughs soon, another week or so, and they should be big enough, especially if we have a bit more sunshine and rain. Over here we have a variety of herbs growing. The thyme is last year's plant. It still seems to be doing okay. It's revived somewhat. This is our olive tree, which we put outside about 4 weeks ago, and that's doing better. It's got some new growth on it. It was struggling indoors, but it was too rainy and cold and windy to put it outside any sooner. It's a Mediterranean plant though, so it likes the sun. It's got a little bit of shade from the quince tree to stop any of the leaves from burning. And we have lavender, that's last year's, and the rosemary. This one is new. This one is the lovage. Normally recipes using lovage are so expensive in the restaurants, it's good to have our own. This is the oregano, and we've got lemon balm here. This is just a new one, it's small. And this is another new one. This is a different variety of thyme. This is the broadleaf thyme. Both that one and the other one though are delicious in all kinds of recipes, soups and stews, casseroles, and even in marinades as well. It's barbecue weather today at the moment. They did forecast rain yesterday for today, but we'll just have to see. This is thriving. This is our blueberry bush. It's doing really well. It's got lots of new growth on it. I've done some weeding the last few days, as you can see. There's still some more to do. That over there is a weed, it needs pulling. I might do that in a moment. Over here we have lots of grow bags. This year we decided to leave the plot more or less fallow. We've got loads of potatoes here, as you can see. They're doing really well. We've got beetroot growing. That's doing well. This is part of our rhubarb. Last year we separated the big rhubarb right over there in the corner into 5 crowns. My friend Claire had one, and our gardener looked one, and that left 3. So we kept the biggest one where it was and then moved the other 2 over here, and they've started off really well now. It was a bit kind of shaky a month or 2 ago, but they seem to have taken root at last. As I said, the weather's been really bad. And we've got some tomatoes there. The black raspberry plants are doing okay. Dan had to hand pollinate them though. They're getting towards the end of the life and they will need replacing this winter. That's the thing with black raspberry plants, after 6 or 7 years, they often need to be replaced. They start to not produce as many berries. Last year they didn't produce as many, and this year there won't be as many, so we know for sure that they will need to be replaced this winter with new ones. The first ones we grew were when we were in West London, and we grew those from seeds. Dan ordered them from California. Over here are the white currants and the red currants. They seem to be doing something at last. Last year we had hardly any white currants whatsoever. I'm not sure whether they'll produce much this year either. Again, they may need to be replaced this winter. This is a new one that my cousin gave me last year for my birthday. Unfortunately, they seem to have got a bit of the old black spot. So what I did yesterday was I sprayed them with a mixture of a little bit of washing up liquid, fairy liquid, and water, and sprayed the leaves, and I will be doing that now for every couple of weeks. You can also do it on tomato plants as well. It protects them from viruses and bugs. As you can see as well, we have some strawberry plants. Dan found them last winter when we were doing the garden. I'm not happy really about them being there. They're kind of smothering the rose bush. I'm going to get those moved into a pot after the growing season. I don't want my beautiful rose strangulated. This was the rose that was on my great uncle's grave. We brought it back last summer. A week or two ago there was no black spot whatsoever. This is quite recent. It's happened in the last week or two, probably as well with the conditions. All kinds of bugs are propagated when the weather is unpredictable and quite wet. Over here, this is garlic. This is the quince tree. It's doing really well. Again, we're hoping for a good crop. I missed one of the rogue bad fruits from last year. It still hasn't dropped off. We'll pull that down. He dug a trench. This is for edging. It's a bit dangerous at the moment, but our man John is going to edge it with some railway sleepers. We were going to pour cement in and brick it up, but we're doing it a cheaper way, so John's going to do that for us. This is our little greenhouse. It's only really small, but as you can see, we've got all sorts growing well in here. We grew them quite successfully in here last year, the tomatoes. I've got a few different varieties. We've also got peppers as well. That one needs to be moved over more to the light now. They're very heavy. Some of these may also go outside. We had beans and peas, but we've had to propagate some more because the bugs got them. That's what those rods were in the rose border. When they've grown well enough, they will be going back in there. We have all kinds of goodies propagating in here. So there we are. That's our garden at the moment. I hope you enjoyed watching and seeing what we've got going, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye for now.